Canadian Bitcoin miner Bitfarms winning approval to list its common stock on the Nasdaq under the ticker BITF. Bitfarms listing is emblematic of the increasing legitimacy of the Bitcoin mining industry that has experienced a lot of upside alongside Bitcoin lately. Joining us now to discuss is Bitfarms President Geoffrey Morphy. Welcome, Geoffrey.
Hello, Christine. How are you?
Very well. Congrats on the impending listing on the Nasdaq. When do you expect your ticker to be live?
Well, we hope it's very soon. We have one more thing to go, and that's getting DTC eligibility approved, and our application is in. We're hoping it stays, but they don't give any guarantees, so it might be a couple of weeks. We're as excited as everybody to find out.
Right. And you're a Toronto-based company. Bitfarms is listed on the TSX Venture Exchange. What do you hope to get out of the Nasdaq listing? What do you plan to do with the money?
Well, it's been a dream of ours to get onto the Nasdaq and get access to the Nasdaq and the international markets so that we can get the capital to grow it out. We have such a substantial expansion going on, both in Quebec this year and then next year in Argentina. And we are planning to increase the company by a factor of 3 times this year, and then from the end of last year to the end of next year by a factor of 8 times. So substantial growth, and we will need to put good capital to use, and some of that will be equity from the Nasdaq and the TSXV, I suppose, as well as hopefully getting some debt as well. So substantial growth.
I've seen a lot of news releases from Bitfarms on new equipment purchases, etc. But Bitcoin has received a lot of heat from critics for the amount of energy the network consumes. You know, a Cambridge University study suggests Bitcoin consumes more energy than all of the country of Argentina, which is hard to believe. Other studies peg Bitcoin's carbon footprint to that of New Zealand. That's pretty significant.
It is significant, and it's one of the reasons why we continue to upgrade our fleet. So the latest miners are much more efficient, and we get a lot more production out of them. So it's going to be incumbent on us to continue to upgrade our fleet to make sure that we get the maximum returns. But, you know, when you take a look at the industry and Bitcoin and what we're doing for the world, compared to a lot of other industries, we're just a small fraction of the overall situation. And I think we, as well as a lot of other industries, have a lot of work to do. But in terms of like our initial operation and in the province of Quebec, it's entirely hydropower. So we are 100% clean right now, and we're planning to more than double our production in the province of Quebec using our existing hydro contracts to do that. So we think we're a leader in this area, and we're going to continue to look for opportunities to do things in as green a manner as possible going forward. And I think some of that's going to be technological improvements that are down the road. But I think it's one of the things that's really nice about our industry is that we get to go to the power source. So as solar and wind and battery technologies evolve, we will go to it. So I think we're going to be a leader in promoting renewable power in the future.
Geoffrey, I wonder if you've heard of the Crypto Climate Accord. It's an industry initiative to make the crypto industry run entirely on renewable energy by 2025 and achieve net zero emissions even retroactively by 2030. Is this possible, or does Bitfarms have any intention to join such an initiative?
Well, we're looking at a lot of things right now. Certainly our expansion in Quebec is one where we should abide by it very well. If we go ahead in Argentina, which is the plan right now, it's powered by natural gas, which is one of the better carbon-fueled electricity sources. But we're planning to look at a lot of different sources on how to do offsets, things like that. And then as technology improves, we're going to move to it. But we're continuing to look for opportunities. I was just on the phone with a party within the last hour, which we were talking about wind power and combining with hydro and keeping and maybe getting hydro sort of to provide us with power overnight. So we're actively looking for ways to abide by that and make sure that our greenhouse gas emissions are minimized or taken to nil. So we're looking at all possibilities.